was crisp. Goddamn. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start the intro now? Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. I'm Justine.
And I'm Caitlin.
And welcome to Floor Time. Woo!
Yeah.
Today's a little bit of an improvisation, I want to say. Compared to our last videos, we're kind of just, experimenting and seeing what flows.
When you have a podcast with a Gen Z person. Yeah.
And then they do their hearts like this.
Okay, we used to do that in high school, so let's not get too bugged out about
I
that.
didn't. I went the classic JB. Like that. Justin Bieber. Like that.
Okay, Dave. Let me just... All right,
You're like, okay.
Okay. I definitely did. I hit these. I hit one of these. Okay. Improvisation is what's happening today on the episode. I'm so excited that you're here. It's so much fun. And we just got off work.
So today we're going to talk about like our cringy moments. Kind of
like this.
Yeah. Kind of like last week's episode.
Last week's episode was a train wreck.
Last week's episode was right after Spider-Man. It was the day before we were supposed to send it out or like post it. You like didn't get all of the photos from me for like, so one of them said like couldn't find the image.
Because I was like, I'm done. I'm done editing this.
So hopefully the vibes of today's podcast are just like, you know what? I think we tried too hard. Let's try not at all.
Not at all. And I think the energy's already better because I'm not, recuperating.
Yeah. Our energy last week was like,
we
needed help.
Editing the video, I looked at myself and I was like, are you okay, dog? The answer is no. But
you had 1,000-yard stare multiple times. So you were just...
Well, because I was thinking of MJ saying, I don't love you. That's a spoiler. But I was thinking of MJ. I was thinking of a moment from Spider-Man. I'm trying to like backpedal as I said it. And I'm not going to edit it out. So, oopsies.
You just got to see the movie.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking of.
So we're talking about cringy moments, cringy from all types of levels. Cringy from like, oh no, I like shat myself, to like, oh no, I like pissed myself.
Yeah, I got a lot of those. If anybody was curious, if you know me in real life, you know my bladders is something to be said about.
When's
the
the
size
most
of my
recent
bladder.
time that you pissed yourself?
Okay. I like fully I don't
like
know, like
100%, like you got to change your outfit.
Oh my god, I feel like it happened somewhat within the year. I don't remember the exact circumstance, but it's always like either I'm laughing does it. I don't know about you guys, but laughing, I will urinate fully.
Every time we laugh, I'm like, I'm gonna pee.
Because it's like I'm going to pee. But I have a couple good stories about urinating growing up.
I would love to hear them.
Should we just launch right into it, you guys?
Yeah, I mean, this is like the episode where we're gonna like get to know each other. Here, face me. Let's have a vulnerable.
This will be
moment.
fun. Oh god, to edit just my side profile for 45 minutes.
Let's just. I want to get to know.
Intimate.
I want to get to know you. And,
Let's get
and
intimate.
your urination habits.
Okay, so you might know the story. I don't know, but I was in high school and I used to wear a lot of really tight jeans. You know this. So these were the tightest pair that I had. That's kind of besides the point. But it was Black Friday, whatever. I think it was Black Friday because I remember there being a sale. Me and my mom are known for going out on Black Friday shopping, being like, "We're gonna get that sale."
Were you like
we always get the thing that does not on sale? That's
really?
like we always get the thing that's not on sale somehow.
Oh my god!
But we always are like, let's do Black Friday.
Were you the type that was like, as soon as it hit midnight on Thanksgiving, you were like there?
So my aunt used to be like that. I think I went with her one time to our local mall, to be with her and my cousins while they like shopped till they dropped. I cannot express to you. I The mall. I've always wanted to be like, yes, the mall. I've always hated the mall. I cannot stand the mall. I do not like walking around a mall. Yeah. I panic in a mall. I don't like the mall. So Black Friday in 2009 at the mall, I was like
trying to get into Abercrombie and Fitch, like, move, bitch.
You know, literally Bath and Body Works. I was like,
they had sales.
They had sales, and it was catastrophic. But yeah, so we went to Osh Hardware.
Oh my God, I forgot that existed.
I know. I don't know if they have that everywhere, but they had that where we were from. So we went to the Osh Hardware, outdoor supply hardware. I don't remember what it stood for, but it stood for something. And so there were these boxes that were for ornaments for Christmas, and you know, we got a lot of those. We've inherited a lot of them. We've got a lot of glass ornaments.
My
right?
family has like 10 boxes of ornaments.
Yeah, I wish we had 10 boxes. That would be... No, we've got a lot of boxes. But there were these things that were like stackable where you could like unclip them all. And there were like these plastic boxes that like all somehow stacked together and like wouldn't crumble like a cardboard box and break all of your priceless ornaments.
Yeah.
So we got those. And so we got like... I'm not kidding you. Like we couldn't even carry them all, but we were trying to. So they were stacked on the ground at the checkout, and they were like 3 feet, 4 feet tall.
Of ornaments?
No, of the boxes.
Oh, of the box. Of the boxes of ornaments.
There's no ornaments in the boxes. We were gonna put the ornaments in the boxes.
Wait, what
they
were the
just
boxes?
The boxes for the ornaments.
Wait, why didn't the ornaments that you bought come with boxes?
These were nice like hardcore boxes that had handles on them, and you could like clip them all off. Take them all off and then clip them all together.
Storage bins.
Oh my God.
I was picturing individual, like, tiny little plastic boxes that you were going to, like...
I said, okay.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties.
So if there's a weird edit, don't mind that. But essentially, me checking to make sure it's recording. I'm so triggered. Can you tell? Can you tell? Okay.
Hey, let's take a moment.
Inhale. Hold. Exhale.
We should lead a yoga class.
We could lead a yoga class. I think that would be really good. Because you have a calming breath.
You've led.
You have calming breath. I don't know what that meant. I'm so calm.
But no, we were talking about
my boxes.
I thought you meant that the ornaments were like in their own little individual plastic boxes.
It's like you could
You're talking
fit
about
like
storage bins.
12 in there, and then there was like other ones you could connect to them. Regardless.
What does this have to do with piss?
I'm getting there, believe it or not.
It's not like something happened and interrupted your story.
What do these boxes have to do with piss? Okay, so we're I'm just thinking about it and laughing. It's not even whatever. So we were in line at the Osh Hardware, right?
Sorry, that's gonna get me every time.
And we have these boxes, and of course, like we didn't get a cart, right? That would be like
ridiculous.
That would be ridiculous
for ornaments.
And we were carrying them. They were slipping. There's no glass ornaments. It was just the boxes. But regardless, my family or me and my mother are very much. Oh, it's such a good story.
I forget that the audio like picks up the yawn really.
Oh, I'm so enamored.
Yeah. I don't know what this has to do with piss, but
loving this. So excited for you to continue this.
I just want to get to the piss.
let's fast forward to the pissing. Okay. So I'm really close to the pissing part. So we put all the boxes on the ground. This is important because then you can see how big the pile is. And then I'm like, Mom, go stand next to it. And I'm going to take a picture of you. And so I take a picture. I hope she's okay with me talking about this. I think she is. I take a picture, and it's like one of the boxes slams directly into like cooter zone.
Oh no.
And so right when I take the photo, she's making a face like like wide-eyed, wide mouth. And then the photo goes, and I see the photo, and it's just like these boxes, and like we're at the checkout line, and she's like, "I love you, Mom." And then I look at the photo. That makes me laugh so hard in the line that I completely piss.
Like empty bladder.
Empty, and it's going, and I am like, "Oh my God, I can't stop." And then that makes me laugh harder. So there is a huge, these are black, I can't even describe the material, these skinny black jeans.
Oh my God.
And the whole side of my leg and butt, you can just see this like huge stain of just like discolored, like it looks darker right there.
Was there a puddle on the floor?
Nope, but it did get into my sock. Oh, and then at that exact moment, I'm pissing. I'm literally fully urinating.
In the hardware.
No, yeah. And somebody behind us goes, "Michelle, Caitlin, I'm urinating." Just so you know, there's liquid gold exiting my body.
And someone says your name?
Somebody says our name, and we turn around, and it's a dad from a boy from middle school. Like, and he's all, "Oh, haven't seen you in so long." I'm actively peeing.
This audio is insane.
I actually almost just peed.
You're wheezing. Why does this get the audio so good? It got my wheeze like it was in the back of my throat.
No, literally, that was insane. I actually am crying in red if you're on video. So he goes, "Michelle, Gayla, I haven't seen you in so long." And I'm, first of all, like, I've never spoken to you in my life. Love that, though. As I'm urinating. And then I'm like, "Yeah, so great. How's so-and-so?" Liking. And mind you, by the time that I'm like, "Okay, I think that's it," we're like well into the convo.
You were urinating during the beginning of the conversation?
Yeah. I couldn't stop. It wasn't like, like, you know when there's like a threshold of like, that's it. Like, I'm going now.
Yeah, like you can't go back.
There's no going back.
The sphincter is opened. The urethral sphincter.
Okay. I always relate to the anus as the sphincter.
They both got sphincters, babe.
I know.
Everyone's
I
got
about
multiple sphincters.
Don't let that knowledge out or people will know.
Check your sphincter.
Everybody. Oh, not here, though.
Yeah.
Do that somewhere else.
That's a different episode.
Yeah, that's check. Oh, that has a paywall.
Yeah, that's once we get big enough that we have a paywall.
Patreon. Sphincter check.
Sphincter check.
Can't wait for that app.
So you're pissing.
So I pissed. Then the dad was like, "Oh, great to see you guys." Okay, and then we go to pay.
Oh God.
And then I'm just sort of like waddling. And then we're bye, you know, and I'm still waddling, and I just have to accept, like, don't have like a sweatshirt to cover myself. It's just me, t-shirt and black pants. And I'm just like,
oh my God.
Right, love that for us. And my mom's like, "You have to sit on a towel. Like, you can't be in my car, my Lexus with that." With the piss. Lexus. Oh my God, it was so funny. Nobody can make. I will say, when I was a kid, I laughed so hard, and me and my mom were like laying on the ground, that I had to go up to pee, and I did pee on her. Yeah, because I was peeing my pants. My mom can make me pee my pants to this day. Oh. She's so funny. She's the funniest woman alive.
I have a story similar to that.
Peeing on your mom. Why did me say peeing on my mom? And then you said, "Yeah, I got some. I got some."
So I was at the beach with my family, and I was probably like, oh gosh, like 6 or 7. God. And it was definitely in Southern California. Like, we were on summer vacation, having a good time,
Living it up.
Mom was inside the rental while the rest of us were outside because she doesn't want to be outside ever.
Love that. Oh, I love your mom.
She's a little agoraphobic. Agoraphobic.
I got it hard. Cut the cameras.
Why does this pick up my wheezing so well?
I know, I need to turn down your volume, bro. Well, it's because you're like...
Why does this pick it up? So I was at the beach.
Correct.
And
Mom was in the rental.
Mom was in the rental. It's me and my dad. I don't know where my brother was. Probably doing something. Probably nearby. I don't know. But he wasn't like an integral part of this memory. No offense.
You hear that?
I love you. No offense. I have so many other memories that I can share, and I will.
And in fact, I will.
But there was like a big wave coming, and I was small enough that like my dad had to pick me up so that I didn't get like demolished by the wave.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, your wrist. I heard that.
This microphone works too well. Okay?
I heard the...
My wrist just cracked and went. God damn it. Can it hear my inner thoughts too?
Yes. You're all. This is going to be an ep. This is going to be an ep, just us with the mics to our head.
Wait, this is the image of our clip nail. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
What's the prob?
Thumbnail?
Bob. Thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
The clip nail.
This will be our clip nail on YouTube. Perfect.
Perfect, thank you.
So I was at the beach.
And you were getting sideswiped by the waves.
Yeah. Well, my dad was doing a good job of like making sure that I wasn't like, drowning. Good job. Basic parenting skills. And so he was like lifting me above the wave. And we had been at the beach for quite some time. I was definitely like potty trained by that point, of course, but like...
Potty trained by 7? Yeah, I'd hope.
You can't make me laugh. It's illegal.
It's illegal. We're done.
We're done.
Okay. So you sharted at the beach.
So he lifts me up like wave after wave after wave. And I'm like, man, this is so fun. I don't want this to end. But man, my bladder's pretty full. Like I haven't gone to the bathroom in a while. And then I actively had the thought of like, oh, well, I'm in a body of water. I can just release my bodily fluids and no one will know. Because it's not like the ocean is see-through. It's got a lot of pollen.
Pollen? Yeah.
It's got a lot
Sand?
of pollen. Pollution.
Okay.
Same shit. And so he lifts me up to like push me over this wave and I just start pissing. And
out of the wave?
Yeah, like so imagine like it's like the Simba pose. Like this is...
And you start pissing up while you're up.
Well, I'm pissing while I'm up. The wave's coming this way, like towards us. So what I didn't realize in my like 7-year-old brain was that piss is really warm.
And you were in the Pacific Ocean.
And we were in the Pacific Ocean, which is cold. Not as cold as the Atlantic, but it's cold. And so he could feel warm warm fluid hit his body suddenly, like through the ocean wave. And then he put me down and he was like, "Did you just pee?" And I went, "No." And he's like, "Why did the water get warm?"
And you're like, I don't know. Climate change?
And Exactly.
That's really good.
The edit of this episode is just gonna be me wheezing.
You wheezing for 7 minutes. Oh God. I know. I can feel the phlegm when I laugh with you. I can start to feel the phlegm come up.
No. Give us a comment or whatever the fuck that people do nowadays. If you also like get gunk in your throat when you laugh with your friend, because
Are you gunking?
Are you gunking? Because then you're not laughing
you're not
hard
having
enough.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm taking everything that's up and out.
Yeah.
When we're
If you're not vomiting by the end of the night with your friend from laughing so hard,
then you're not friends. I'm sorry.
You have to piss yourself and you have to phlegm it up. Simple as that.
Simple as that. I had a lot of outbreaks of the urination outbreaks growing up whenever I was on a trampoline, because that's not a good like combo, like a cocktail.
Yeah, no, I've also pissed on a trampoline.
I've pissed on a lot of trampolines. No, I'm not kidding you.
What's your body count?
Oh, you don't even want to. My body count is great.
What's your trampoline pissing body count?
Me in the Girl Scouts pissing on the trampoline, that counts as a body.
All of a sudden our body counts just go way up. Imagine.
Yeah, no, because I'm laughing because people are making me laugh, and I'm bouncing now.
Oh,
my bladder's like ba-dung, da-dung, da-dung, da-dung. Whoosh.
It makes that exact sound.
Yeah. Oh God, I got a lot of embarrassing moments. Was that count as one of yours? Because does embarrassing count when you're like 7, or are you just 7?
No, it's still embarrassing, especially if it's in public. Oh, I have another. Well, are we just gonna share moments where we pissed in public?
Public pissing?
That's not what I thought this episode was gonna be.
We can move on from the public urination.
Let's move on to other embarrassing things besides public.
I've got
urinating.
other. Yeah. Okay, you go.
Yeah. Now for some reason all I can think about is publicly urinating.
Well, we have lots of cringy moments together in high school.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm allowed to share on this podcast. You know, because like it was really raunchy. Like we were really raunchy in high school.
Oh, I didn't know you were going there. I was going somewhere else.
Like tea.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I don't think we can share high school tea.
No.
That's not fair.
It's fair. What are they gonna do? It's funny now.
I mean, there are some bridges that have been burned.
I'm not sharing everything. I'm just sharing some funny, cringy
Could you
moments.
imagine you pull up the receipts?
Oh my God, no! I'm not sharing like trauma. That would be a lot.
That's for our therapist.
It's for my therapist. Thank you. Somebody's got to get paid for that. You know what? Yeah.
I feel like every time our friend group, because our high school was like in a downtown area, so like a lot of people would walk downtown like after class, and the chaos and disruption that we caused to that poor neighborhood every time our group of like 10 girls was walking down the sidewalk, I would have been scared. Yeah, I would have been scared if I saw that coming at me.
It was a lot because also in retrospect, you know, I worked at a high school, more recently, and to see what the kids say about the loud kids, it's not kind. It's not nice. I fear we were the loud kids that were like, everybody was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if we were like
but
that,
also
but
like,
honestly, I think that's fine, and I take ownership of that.
I think because of the school that we went to, we were like allowed to kind of be free like that. Like I remember all these like chants, and you know, like a teacher would walk on stage for an assembly, and if we all really liked him, we'd be like, like it was a celebrity, you know?
Yeah.
But like, imagine if we went to public school for high school.
I think I would be a lot more beat down and shy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Some bad would have happened.
I probably wouldn't have worn what I wore, or been so forthcoming about loving One Direction in the way, in the capacity that y'all know I do, because we made a whole episode about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I feel like we were in such a safe space, we were able to really like bond over One Direction.
Absolutely.
But then there were definitely cringy moments from that as well. Like we would, we would read fan fiction aloud. We would,
Here's the thing. I don't know. Here's where I am with the cringy stuff. There's some things that like, I'm like, okay, do you know what? That was cringy. But there are some things that I'm like, I think there's way more cringy things that I'm just not calculating, because I'm like, yeah, I'm just like that. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just cringe.
I think that yeah. I think that reminded me of like a Vine thing when he said that, just cringe. I think that was a Cody Co thing. R.I.P. Do you remember Cody
R.I.P.
Co?
Even though he's still alive.
Even though he's still alive, he's just sus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, by the way, talk about cringe. Okay,
Ooh.
I've got it. My senior quote is from Cody Co. I need everybody to hold that.
That's unfortunate.
Hold me in your thoughts, because that's on print forever. And that's why you never make a quote from a man.
Yeah.
Yours was like Ariel or something.
No, it absolutely
it was
not.
Dodgeball. It was Dodgeball.
from the movie Dodgeball.
I'm thinking of Dodgeball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Actually, do you know what? My other friend was Ariel. Never mind. I have more than one friend. No, I'm just kidding.
I honestly,
kidding.
here's the thing. Not. I know that we were cringy in high school because, like, you're a high schooler. Like, yeah, you're going to be cringy because you're growing and you're developing. But for some reason, the cringiness that came from, like, college time was, like, another level for me. Like, I don't know why I remember that more, because it's almost like I knew that I knew better, and yet I was still doing this dumb shit. You know what I mean?
We were very cringy in very different ways in college.
Yeah. How would you explain yours? Because I know how I would explain mine.
Well, yeah, I would explain. Oh, no, I know how I would explain yours. I'm just kidding. My cringe, I think I find it cringe because I went to art school. So let that be known.
Big surprise.
A big surprise. But going to art school, everybody is so cringe, but everybody's taking themselves so god darn seriously, but yet so nonchalant. It's the trap, I find, and it's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but I didn't fit into it.
Yeah.
So everything I did, made me cringy, because I was not at all like anybody that I went to school with, except for like the few friends that I had.
Which is so odd to me that it's like there's, even in art school where like everyone should be able to express themselves freely, there's still like cringe and not cringe, and like the popular and the not popular, and like what's in and what's not.
Oh my God, it was
like
such
smoking
a trap.
cigarettes.
No,
was
smoking,
a huge
chain
thing.
smoking cigarettes in class and doing cocaine in class. Anyway.
Oh my God.
But that was like normal. But I think like what got me was that like there were factions, there was like the ceramic students, the experimental installation art students, the photography students, the film students. And you'd think like, hey, we're all like artists trying to do our thing. Like, let's collaborate. Let's make this. Blah, da, 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 da. No interest in doing that. Also, I didn't really reach out because everybody was excruciatingly unapproachable, I found. Especially when I'm a very like loud, I'm not extroverted, but like I can have that personality.
You have your moments.
I would say I have my moments. But I would say you
have your moments.
My moments. I would say I'm an introvert, but like it was almost like when I would go on that note.
Yeah.
Okay.
It went too far.
So the cringy moments are happening live in front of you, so we barely have to describe them.
Yeah, exactly.
But like when I would show like photography that I did, because I was a photo major, and like my more like new genres experimental classes, they did not mess with that. They thought that was cringy. They were like, that is not art. That's so cringe. That's so yikes. That's so da 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 da. So I think like the idea of cringe is like so subjective, and like, because to me, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying things. I think that that's really wonderful and really special. And if you have like the courage to try things and like mess up and be like, oh, that totally sucked, but you have the spirit to do it, I think that like, heck yeah, I could not even fathom belittling somebody for that.
Right.
And so when people like would come at me like hard, being like, what you're making isn't art, by the way, just so you know, or that's like giving Teen Vogue. They did not mean that in a good way. Just, and I was like, it's like hard to take, but also I was surrounded by a lot of really cool people and really cool teachers. But I think that that's why like my idea of what's cringe has changed. Am I aware of like what might have been embarrassing? For sure. But I think that really like, I don't know, spearheaded my dissolving of the idea of cringe. And I'm thinking of that Austin Butler quote right now. What is it? Embarrassment's an underexplored emotion. What is that? Is that what it is? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Fabulous. Do you know what I'm talking about? You might know what I'm talking about, viewers.
I have absolutely zero clue. But I love that for you.
I know. So to answer your question, what would I be in high school? What kind of cringe was I? I would say it was cringy. I'm sorry, you said college. I don't know what I'm saying. Me in college was cringy only because I was trying so hard to fit into other people's narratives. I was trying to be an art school kid. I was being performative, bro. I was being myself with my friends for sure, in most aspects. But I think like I cringed so hard at my college life because I was trying so hard to fit into what I thought it was, and it was so far from what artsy people were, because they weren't trying at all. They just showed up in like denim jeans and a thrifted boot, and like, do you know what I mean? And I was like, I'm gonna look so artsy in my checkerboard pants. They didn't give a rip, bro. Like,
I feel like
they didn't care about anything. They were so apathetic about everything.
I feel like that time of our life of like 18 to 22, like, I don't know if you guys feel similar, but at least I feel like similarly for you and me, it was like, I have to figure myself out and I have to do it right now. And it has to mirror everyone around me.
Yeah. And like, it was just like, oh my God, I feel for that kid, you know? I'm like, she really wanted to find her style, find all of that stuff. I'm still finding my style.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that like, I
hope it never gets found. I hope I'm constantly searching.
I feel like at that time of our life, it was very much like, I have to figure out who I am right now because everyone else knows who they are. And it's like, nobody knows who they are. Nobody knew who they are. Nobody still knows who they are.
No.
You didn't have to figure it out like that.
I know. And I remember that really tore me apart though, because I was like, I have to figure this out.
Yeah.
Because then I have to defend it or like make it like,
well, for what me, a joke. Yeah, for me, it was really difficult because I went away to college. Like, I went states away.
Yeah.
And like,
I went cities away, FYI.
I didn't know a single soul. Mm-hmm. And that first semester that I was in college, it was like, oh, I was sad. I was really sad. And then I found some people and I was trying to like do the thing where you go to like parties and stuff. And so I have plenty of cringy footage that will hopefully never see the light of day.
But I definitely saw it with my eyes because Snapchat existed at that point.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Snapchat dog filter era, bro.
Have you guys ever twerked on a wall? Because I have. And then have you filmed it? And then have you sent it to people? Because I have.
I've definitely twerked on a wall for my mother. No, I'm just kidding. This is probably a different vibe.
I feel like that's different.
That's different.
That's like fun and games. This was like, oh, I look sexy. I gotta send this to
I gotta
people.
Get this out on the air.
And then you look back at it and you're like, why is a child twerking on the wall?
like legs up on the wall?
Yeah, like handstand.
Yeah.
Type vibe.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah. But I got really good at it.
Oh my God, we should have a wall to work off.
I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Okay.
I think I'm too old.
I can't hear you say that one more time. Being in your 20s is not... You could do it.
I feel old.
You just gotta prep.
I do. I gotta stretch. I'm not as spry as I used to be.
I'm done. I'm gonna wall twerk forever, just so you know.
We're gonna end this video wall twerking.
Yeah, shut up. It'll just be the audio of us wall twerking. Yeah, but we were very different in college. You were the partier. I was the,
but that's
different art school party vibe.
I was the partier for only half of it. Like, I was the partier my first year and my sophomore year. And then by the end of sophomore year, I was like, I'm tired. Because...
I'm Svedka'd out.
No, the Svedka and the Smirnoff Ice.
Not the ice.
I was done. And then, like, you meet different people in your life. Totally. And, like, friend groups change. And, like, I also feel like I had to really double down and focus on, like, the harder classes that I was taking, like, end of college. And then you have to think about, like, what are you doing after college, And then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And then that kind of, like, put a thorn in everyone's side, to say it nicely. But do you have any, like, cringy college memories that you can think of off the top of your head?
I feel like so many different... Oh, sorry. I feel like so many different things are coming through my head, and it's just like... for some reason, the only thing that's coming to me right now is when I dressed up as Lil Xan and then went to a... I don't know if you guys know who Lil Xan is, but I can do a good Lil Xan cosplay, it turns out. And my friend did all the face tattoos on me of Lil Xan.
Oh my god.
And my friend was Lil Pete. R.I.P. But that was... So everybody at art school really didn't take anything seriously. So sometimes they took Halloween seriously. Like, I had some friends that would. But, like, they just came in what they usually wear to the school, like, Halloween party or whatever, and then they would pregame and, like, go somewhere else or something. But I took it... I was Lil Xan, like, from the head to toe, bro. It was so funny. And, like, there's still these photos, and this isn't even that cringy. I actually don't even know what's cringe at this point.
I know, like, I was trying to think of, like, cringy, but I think I think
that was cringy because of how people reacted. Some people were literally like, oh my god, what the heck?
Yeah,
did I feel cringy? No, but then I was like, okay, these people aren't as, like, they're like,
I think you and I are special in the fact that we do cringy things all the time and then don't realize that they're cringy. Because also, I feel like everyone has a different definition of cringe.
Oh, 100%. That's kind of what I was getting at earlier. Like, me switching my position up is kind of cringing me out a little bit, like 30,000 times, but...
And I don't care. I could not care less.
But we literally, like, I think what happens... Okay, so this is what I've always said. I don't embarrass. That's what I've said. And I've said this because... starting in first grade, my father worked at my school. Yeah. So my father, whom I love more than most people, top favorite humans, is a very loud man. I think I get, a lot of my personality from my parents, thank God, because they're awesome. But he's very boisterous, and he doesn't like, and that's like... I think that's
putting it nicely.
That's putting it nice. He's so loud and so rambunctious and so excitable and, like, all of these great things. But for a second grade, a kid in elementary school, when your dad is, like, doing that was actually pretty good.
That was really crisp.
Dang. Shout out to my grandma. She does the best burps, I know. But when you're, like, trying to be, like, you're on that brink of, like, oh, I'd like to be cool now. I'd like to be cool.
Yeah.
Help my friends see me as cool now. And your dad is, like, showing up loud AF and embarrassing AF.
He like
and
pulls up in his Lexus,
blasting Hannah Montana.
And like rolls the window down and goes, "Kyla, get in the car!"
Yeah, literally.
Because that's what happened in high school. I assume it was the same when you were
Oh my
10.
God. Or he'd be like, oh my God, it would be something like, like I'd be walking and I'd like be with like my friends and like, then he'd like meet a new friend, and this is terrible for a kid, but he'd be like, oh, that's the friend you talk about and say all that stuff about. And my friends, not everybody takes well to that. And he would do that every time I met a new friend. And I love this about him now, because it really susses out if people are cool. But back then I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be ostracized. Or he'd do that with like boys too. And like, oh my God, because like that was such a big thing in middle school, like caring what boys think.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I wanted to go to like a quote unquote all girls school is because I didn't really care what they thought, and I really wanted to be away from all that.
Oh yeah.
But like my dad would embarrass the absolute heck out of me. So you just get numb.
Yeah.
Because he would be like, and he was a technical theater director person, so he would be there after school just like blaring music, and like liking Hannah Montana was not cool. I'm just gonna say it.
It is cool now.
It's cool now
because it's nostalgic, but at the time, the level that we enjoyed Hannah Montana, specifically you, could be seen as cringe.
Correct. And I didn't stop liking Disney. I haven't stopped liking Disney Channel stuff, right? But I mean, I'm not totally caught up with like current Disney Channel, I will say, but like I liked Disney Channel all through college, you know. So hey, I love the story, kid. Oh my God,
I can't with these mics.
But that was so that was cringe. Him playing Hannah Montana outed me as a Hannah Montana. Like, oh, that sounds no, that sounds bad. That sounds bad.
I was like, what sounds is it gonna pick up? And then I was like,
you're like, oh, I'm feeling like it's Love Island.
Oh God, that's cringe.
Yeah, that's everybody's behavior on that.
Why are we talking about us being cringe when we could talk about Love Island being cringe? Oh my God.
But yeah, that's why I don't embarrass. Wrap that up with a bow. Love you, Dad. But it's really helped me because I can be who I am now. But yes, Love Island. So Cooper started Love Island for the first time this year. I started watching Love Island, I think, in 2016. Mm-hmm. That was big for me. Love Island UK, of course, the best version.
Crack on.
And all their little accents. I've watched every single season of Australia, US, UK. Are all my favorite. But this is the first time Cooper's watched the UK Love Island, and just like watching Cooper watch this, being like, what? And I'm just like, yeah, they do that.
I'm like,
you're watching the hottest people and it's like the ugliest thing you've ever seen.
I'm like, why would they say that knowing that there's a camera on them?
And then they get shown the footage of them saying that, and they're like, I didn't say that. And I'm like,
as they're watching it.
So the footage?
Or they're like, oh, come on, I was just joking. And it's him being like, I'm in love with you. Or like some shit.
Or
like,
I hate your guts. And he would be like, that's my type of humor. And I'm like, babe,
I don't trust them at all.
No, and then they just forgive so easily, and I get it. You're in that villa with them. But
here's the thing. The men this season on Love Island, I don't really know if I like anyone except for Fitzy.
And even then,
there are moments where he was questionable. The women are great. Most of them. Some of them I don't have a particular flavor for. But
yeah, thank you. Our audio. No, stop. This is gonna be terrible. That's gonna be terrible for the people at home.
Yeah. All you're thinking about is the editing.
Yep. Because you like rattling the thing. I'm like, no.
I don't do the editing, if you can't tell. And so I'm out here like
and I'm like, well, I'm not editing that out. So I made an executive decision.
It's just part of our charm.
Our podcast is very organic, if you couldn't tell. It's literally just me doing this, you sitting there doing that, and then we do this.
And then we're chatting.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. That's how God wanted it.
No, literally God came down and said, I think you guys need a pod. And we said, God. And we went to Catholic school, so we know this.
And he
stuff.
said, I'm going to need you to have it be so disorganized.
Yeah.
That you call it organic.
You call it organic. You call it natural, organic, GMO free.
We're raw.
Really raw here.
We're really raw.
I love being raw. So I think we should wrap this up.
Is it because I said raw?
It could be, but I'm also looking at the timer. See, I'm the spearhead here.
I think
next project.
Next time we do this episode, we need to not look at the timer.
No, I'm thinking of the SD card.
We don't have a lot of storage.
I'll clear the card. No, but that's probably good because yeah. I mean, I could listen to us for 50. I could listen to us for 50 minutes.
Yeah, is that what it says?
It's about 40 right now, and I don't know how much time left to go on this card. I just don't want it to cancel out. Can you believe we're having this conversation live, and I'm not gonna edit it out for you? I want you guys to be a part of it.
This is the part of the making of the
This is what God
podcast.
wanted.
This is what God wanted. This is what you want. You want behind the scenes? Forget behind the scenes. This is the scene. We are the moment.
Can you tell who watches Drag Race?
I at work a lot of times someone will tell me something like, oh yeah, your next patient's here, and I'll be like, work. And then I realize I probably shouldn't talk like that, but I
Come on, if we're gonna have fun in this lifetime, people need to lighten up. I'm so serious, especially the field that you're in, and you're in. Oh my god, now that's a tie back.
Cheers.
Love that. No, I strictly believe that you need to lighten up. If you're being professional and you just insert a work, take the stick out of your butt.
And here's the thing, I'm not saying that in places that I shouldn't be saying it. If I'm in the back treatment area and I'm talking to my work besties, I'm gonna talk the way that I'm gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'll stop touching it, okay? I'm gonna talk the way that I'm gonna talk because, listen, I have to have some semblance of joy when I go to work. And if that means that I'm saying Drag Race culture references,
So be it.
Smite me, God, and take me to hell. Me and Little Nas X going down the fire hose. What's it called?
Pole?
Fire pole. No, that doesn't sound right.
Okay.
No.
On that note,
It's gonna bother me. What is that thing called?
that's called a fire pole. No?
No.
Shoot.
What's it called?
Nope. We'll figure out by next step. We'll figure out.
We're gonna
leave
let
it in the
you
comments
know.
below.
Talk about raw.
I'm not editing that out.
I don't think you're gonna edit this at all.
No, because I've been trying not to, actually, because we did a throwback. We did a podcast together before, and I edited the living daylights out of it. And then I was like, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
Because I was cutting out all the weird pauses and all the weird stuff we'd say and all that.
I feel like it's more common nowadays for podcasts to
Be real.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
be real, like the app that used to exist.
Oh my God.
Do you remember
Talk
that?
about college. Everybody used to do the Be Real. I literally was like, drop the Be Real. I don't want to do this anymore.
You want to be real? Put your phone down, homie.
Put your phone down. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good night.
Are you okay?
Maybe this was the cringe moment. Wait, there's going to be a compilation of me at Wendy Williams or whatever. acting like
Oh, yeah.
something's possessed me.
Cue that. Honestly, go to our Instagram or TikTok and you'll see a whole montage of all that.
Yeah. Where I'm just like, what is happening in my head? And that's really the tea on that. This is why I don't cringe, because this is what I put on the internet.
This is a cringe-free zone, actually.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that we learned from today's episode, it's that I'll fight for you. Vote for me.
That's actually the second time you said that in a row.
It's my catchphrase. You pull the string on my back and that's what I say.
Vote for me.
Vote for me.
You pull the string on my back and I urinate.
Well, on that note,
thank you for watching FLOORTIME. I've been Caitlin.
I've been Justine.
Y'all, it's been
great. It's been a lot. I hope you've actually enjoyed, because we've enjoyed.
I've enjoyed this. This is
yeah.
This is
giving Shawn Mendes. So I have anxiety. Amazing.